What is inside? What is inside your soul, guys? It is indigo. And today, I am going to talk about one important question. Question of the day. Question of the day. What is the most important thing to you? What is value? Can somebody please tell me what value is? Because I know what value is. What do you? Do you have the correct over and understanding of what value is valuable and what is not valuable? Because if you have the incorrect understanding of things in general, your value won't be correct. Let's see. Value. The regard that something is held to deserve. The importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Also look at this. It's a person's principles or standards of behavior. One's judgment of what is important in life. And then there's some verbs. But essentially, it is a person's principle or standards of behavior. One's judgment of what is important in life. Now, what is important? What is value? Value is something that is important. So, I used to value playing games. Grand Theft Auto 5. Online. I was really good. I would spend, I don't even know, 10 hours, 11, 12 hours. I do not know. Wake up at like 9 or 10, stay on the game nonstop until the next night, 2 or 3 o'clock. And yeah, go to the restroom, eat, whatever here and there. But I'm saying, ultimately, I found value in this game, this fictitious game. Why? Why did I find value in this fictitious game? Because I had friendship, because I was good, because of my intelligent process of how I figure situations out. Things make me extremely elite because I put so much effort, so much intel, so much information, so much knowledge into the cultivation of my plans, into the cultivation of my choices, into the cultivation of my processes. All this goes into everything I do 100%. I either do something or I don't. And that is a good and a bad thing. When I do something, like even now, I could play a game that is like fairly difficult, like that nobody else would play. For instance, Dark Souls. And it could get me mad because there will be a situation in the game where I will continually have to be pitted against a hard enemy that will consistently bring my health down and essentially ruin my abilities of getting further in the game. So that increases the difficulty. But where is the value? Where is the value? The value for me is the achievement of conquering something that seems impossible. Why? Because I will destroy the impossible. Because I try so hard. It is my goal and my achievement to be elite. To know in my mind, I am among the best in anything and everything I do. Why? Because it is a mindset. It is important. And there's no arrogance involved. I'm not like arrogant, cocky prick who's like, Yeah, I'm the fucking best. I'm, number 200 in Call of Duty. I'm the fucking top. I don't give a single fuck about Call of Duty. I don't give a single fuck about anything that has to do with versus or going against each other. I only sponsor, I only help people who are about cooperation. Jolly cooperation, as the great Knight Solaire once said. I am only about cooperation. I only cooperate. I don't deal with people who have hatred. I don't deal with people who are like, I'm the fucking best. Yeah, don't fuck with me. I'll fucking snipe you. I'll fucking headshot you. I don't deal with all that little shit. That's all little shit. If you value the game that much to have a skill where it's in the game, go for it. As long as you can make money on it, go for it. But me, I realized, hey, this is the game. I realized, hey, I need to take a step back because it's a fucking game. It's not real. It's not going to make me a millionaire unless maybe I'm recording it and I get a viral view. But even then, you wouldn't make $1 million off one video. I mean, you'd be lucky if you get, somebody to sign you a contract or whatever. So what am I saying here? If you don't find value in what it is that you're doing, then essentially you're doing nothing. Yeah. If there's no value in what you're doing nothing. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. Sorry. You're wasting your time. And let me just toss this out there. You don't live forever. You don't have 100 years to fucking waste. I know. I was like you. I was like everybody. Young, dumb, thinking, oh man, I'm young. I do whatever I want. I'm gonna fucking just live so long. I'm gonna just do all kinds of stuff. Now that I'm 23, I realize that I am going to do all that stuff. But imagine going to a job every day. Imagine having kids, a house bill, a car bill. Imagine all of this. All these responsibilities and things that are going to chain you up and hold you down to one place. Fuck that. You know why? Because that is not value. You need to find value in what it is that you're doing because that will give you the fuel to do it. Why am I doing this right now? Why am I recording this? I could have been asleep. I could have been doing something else, playing a game, smoking. And that's the thing too. I do not smoke cigarettes. I don't deal with any kind of tobacco or alcohol, period. If I ever refer to smoking, I'm talking about marijuana. And even then, I don't actively do marijuana, like in videos or things like that. I try to keep it very under wraps right now because a lot of people don't have the correct mindset of marijuana. They think it's still bad. A lot of people don't understand the medicinal properties and the natural properties that marijuana holds. But aside from marijuana, that's a whole nother topic, another subject. What is important today is, well, not only everything we spoke about, but generally, if you don't learn to value correctly, if you don't learn what value is correctly, you're going to have misplaced dependencies and misguided expectations. Things are not going to go the right way for you because you're going to spend your entire life being with people who don't value you, playing games that don't value you, in a life that is non-valuable. Why do you think millionaires and billionaires have security? Because they understand they are valuable. If they were just killed, a lot of stuff would probably stop. A lot of things would be jerked up and held. a lot of things would just, kind of stop real quick. Everything is a process. And you have to learn what value is. You have to learn what value is, because value is an important trait. It is an important quality that you need to be able to analyze correctly. It's like when I would play games, I analyzed it and I found that it wasn't valuable enough. It didn't hold a place over others. And I can understand. Like I said, I had friends. I was invested. I had a headset and everything. I found value in having friends, in being good, in having weapons, in having upgrades and, vehicles and unlocks. There was effort, because the effort that I put into the game was, it gave value back in terms of things that I achieved in the game. But ultimately, when I step back from the game and I ask the question, is all this valuable? Is it worth it? Is it worth my time? The answer I got, because I was listening to the good voice, the answer I got was no. No. It is not worth your time, Benjamin. You could be helping people. You could be out making millions of dollars, being a consultant, being an analyst. There is a plethora of other things that are valuable to me and that value me. Because let's be real. The people who make Call of Duty don't give a single fuck about you. If you play games, this is for gamers. It's for anybody listening to understand, but if you're a gamer, they don't give a shit about you. They're going to just make a game. They're going to make it to the best of their abilities and to the best of their crew. And then all the things that they're going to focus on is the things that make them more money. They don't give a fuck about you. This is why I'm saying you need to understand. You need to understand what value is. Because they don't value you. They value the money that you're going to give them because you enjoy this game, or because you want to be the next, head Call of Duty person. I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty. I don't give a fuck about 1v1. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit that people care so much about. All of that is not valuable. Now, cool. Like I said, if you're making millions of dollars, cool. Don't let nobody stop you, boo-boo. Go do you. But until then, you need to look at everything as if it has value or it doesn't. Because if you keep a bunch of shit in your life that doesn't have value, that doesn't value you, just like Call of Duty, all they're going to do is make games that pit people against each other. Call of Duty is not, made for buddies. And I mean this as in all of us. It's not made for 100 people to be friends. No, it's made for 50 people to be friends and 50 people to be friends. And then those friends and those friends kill each other. Fuck that shit, Call of Duty. Fuck you, Call of Duty. Why don't you make a fucking game where there's 100 people on the same team killing 100 fucking robots? Well, I already know that question. It's because it's easy and humans give the real challenge, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all that stupid shit. Fuck all that. I'm only about cooperation. I only want to cooperate with people. I do not like having problems. I don't like being the bad guy. I don't like other people to be the bad guy. And I want us all to fucking win. I'm tired of all this ignorance everywhere. I'm trying to help everybody. I'm trying to help you, my listeners, my followers, my peoples. I'm trying to help you. I'm gonna help you. All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is want it. You got to have intention. You got to intend to grow and intend to get stronger. Intend to be intelligent. Intend to be successful. Or else you won't. So find out what you value and make sure it values you back. Make sure it is worth it. Question of the day. Is it worth it? Is it valuable? This is Indigo 777 Inside signing out. Thank you for listening today. Goodbye, y'all.